Yo, watch me live at twitch.tv/KingKong.
Hey y'all, it's been a while since I made a Legion TD tutorial, so today I'll be doing a very simple tutorial for beginners again, but this time it's gonna be in classic where it's in a 44 setting, and generally you want to be playing for economy and just saving because it's really hard to like win the game post round 20, to be honest. So I'll be showing you what's like how you should approach the game for beginners and how you should build econ, how you should build, how you should push workers, all this stuff, and how to like know knowledge about waves and all this. So very simple stuff that is really important when you're playing Legion TD2. So first off, when you start the game, you'll be given some random choices and some random cards, and you just play around it, right? So it's time to demonstrate after this guy loads in. Generally, you'll be in the screen where you get two options. Generally, if you're a new player, just choose income and chill, because income and chill is easy because you just let your income go and then you just sit back and relax. Okay, so you can choose any of these to focus on like certain units because these have a certain amount of units, this has all that stuff, right? But generally, if you want to learn a lot, click on mastermind. Mastermind is basically everything, and for some reason I don't have greed, so I'm gonna choose castle, because castle I think is like a safe option just for income. You just gotta build a lot. Actually, should we do cartel? Let's switch it up. Do cartel. Cartel gives you more income early, but you lose after wave 10. But I think with our snowballing, we should be able to make that up. Okay. Then you'll be given these units, right? And generally they give you like the quote unquote like best ones. So you honestly don't really need to like change it. So what I usually do is like I look, what do we need? What don't we need? And it seems like we don't really need this thing, so I'm just going to choose that instead. Do we really need this, or do we want this? I think we want the elite archer. I think the elite archer's nicer, so I'm going to choose that just because it's more expensive. So I want a lot more expensive units since we have a lot of cheap units over here. Okay. Now we're gonna put in the recommended usually because it's really safe and really good. So I'm gonna build 2 workers generally. That's usually what you go for. And yeah, you sit down and relax. Okay. Now explaining the waves. So generally you'll be given this. If you don't, then I'll show you how. I think my camera's covering it, so I'm gonna move it. There you go. So there's these on the bottom right, you can see that there's a wave guide and a damage tracker. Just turn both of those on if you're a beginner because you can see everything. And don't worry about the attack effectiveness, to be honest, because I think this tool is honestly better, but just worry about the waves. The waves, what their damage is and what their defense is. So if you hover over these units, you can see which units are like really good this wave. And this unit is really good, so guess what? I'm gonna build it. So I'm gonna build this thing here on the other side. This creates a split, which means that when your units come in, they're gonna divide, and this will like basically split up the damage. So one unit doesn't take too much damage. That's all it is. You don't take as much damage, you don't take as much damage. You split the damage, it's easy to survive. This way, this guy can attack more and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be greedy and push another worker here. I think next round is really bad for me, but it's okay. It's not the worst. Honestly, I could have full hold this wave with this guy, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Next up, you look at your money. The general thumb is for every 20 mithium or every 40 mithium they send, you push 1 worker. I was greedy that time because I think I can hold this wave. So we're gonna do the same thing. I kind of wanted for this guy to tank first, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work like that. So I'm gonna do that. Since this round's kind of weak, since Magic is really good against this bird because she's natural. Magic's really good into natural. So I think we should be good. I'm gonna push one worker here. Okay. Now let's talk about why we push workers and what it really does. So workers, they cost 50 gold and they produce mithium. And mithium basically is used to send these things, right? Either this or upgrade the king for income. So what income is how much gold you earn per round. So you want as much income as possible, so you can earn more money per round, right? So income is really important. This shows their income right here, and most auto means it'll send the highest income unit. So you always, generally, if you're new, just auto, so you don't have to worry about like sending every round. And then, you know, just let it do its thing, and then you should be good. And also keep in mind that you can see the recommended value. This accounts for how much mithium they have as well. So always try to maintain like mithium that's like, try to keep it gray. Gray is really good. Gray means you're probably most likely gonna hold, so you want to keep it gray if possible. And that's pretty much about it, like for keeping your game intact. Try not to leak, because leak means that these units would come, like will be able to like pass your defense, and you lose out on the money, because every time you kill a unit you get money, right? So try to avoid leaking and just try to push as many workers as possible, because workers make mithium, mithium makes these things, and these things make income for you. So more income means more gold, means more workers. It keeps rolling, right? It's a cycle. So always try to keep it like, you know, round and round. Like, so we're gonna do that, push another worker. This round kind of sucks for this guy, but honestly it's not the worst. I think I'm gonna save it for a Wind Violet, this thing, because he's gonna be really good for next round. So what I'm gonna do is, I can see that I'm making 212 next wave, and this upgrade costs 180, right? So theoretically I could push one worker here and I should be able to make enough. So we need 180, right? 180. Yeah. So with the income that we're sending, if they stall long enough, we should be able to make 180. All we need to do is make 80 mithium. 80 mithium would be able to do the trick. Because this would be, yeah, it'll be 20. It'll be 20 if we make 80. Plus 20 to this would make, okay, we should have enough. Yeah, they're leaking. We're good, we're good. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. This should definitely hold us for a while. I'm gonna push like 3 workers. Okay, I'm gonna do a king upgrade just because I think our opponent. So how you check your opponent is you press tab to see what you have, right? What everyone on your team has, and you press space, you can see what they have. This guy has a lot of these things, so I think he should be able to hold. So I'm just gonna push king upgrades. So this guy sends 80. I'm gonna push 3 because I think I'm really good into the next 3 waves. Next 2 waves at least. So we're just gonna chill and just do that. Should be very good. So pushing workers is risky because you don't have money to spend for your defenses. So just keep that in mind. Don't be too greedy pushing workers. Just try your best to like balance between the two. So pro players or people who are really good at the game, they'll try to push as many workers as possible.
Yes, my lord.
Without compromising their defenses. So if you can squeeze in it, if you can predict that your opponent's not gonna send that well, then you can like predict it, and then you make so much profit and mithium off of like you having so many workers. For example, Legion Ash, look at him. He's got 18 compared to my 14 workers. So he's like 4 workers ahead, which is insane. And he's like you know, making everyone leak a lot. Because of his medium advantage, he's making everyone leak. He's leaking as well, but it's not bad because he's running Fiesta, if I'm not wrong, and he's just like making people leak, which is really good. Because them leaking also gives us money, so let's keep that in mind. It's very good. So one person is AFK. Let's talk more about. Oh, we can't even change. We can't even show you the enemy side. But okay, since we have time to wait, let's talk about units. So generally, every wave has a new enemy, right? And these enemy have like special effects. This one, for example, if it dies, it spawns new smaller ones. So everything has a small effects. And once you play the game a lot, you'll understand, like, it's all the same units, by the way. Like, very similar units. So just like know what these units do, and then what their weaknesses are, and then you just learn the game from that. Yep, I did really good on this wave. Okay, I'm gonna do it back to normal because I need more defenses here. However, how much gold you have? 200. You have 200 to spend this round. I think I'm gonna spend it on either upgrading this guy or making archers. I think archers is a better investment, in my opinion. Just because I'm able to, I guess, prepare for the next few rounds. Like, archers is pierce, and we need some pierce now. Just in case. So this guy that we have right now, he's very, very strong. So you have to be aware of that. Oh, wait. The guy he's playing against, the Legion Ash guy's playing against, is... Yeah, this game's over. I feel bad for them because, like, this guy's gonna leak forever. Because I think he's AFK and he's new to the game. So that sucks. Or maybe he's doing that on purpose. Who knows? I honestly don't know.
Off to work.
Because he's high rank. So I don't know, to be honest. So whenever you leak, you give your enemies gold, by the way. See, if I hover, my teams gain 400 gold, while the enemy teams gain only 150. So that's really important why you shouldn't leak, because leaking will snowball the game. Like, oh, I forgot to. That's fine. I made a small mistake, but it's okay. The small mistake was I was too greedy with my my workers, so I didn't have enough to upgrade this guy. This guy would be a very massive upgrade for the next upcoming waves. Okay, so you keep doing the same thing. So you look at how much they send. You push 40 per, or one worker per 40 send, and then you just rinse and repeat. Build economy. Since this, turn it on auto because you'll make income from that. If you turn this off, you gotta like actually manually click on the income ones. So just keep that in mind. So I think this game should be relatively even because this guy's leaking and he's really good at the game, so we should be okay. Like, they're coming back. Like, they're making gold. They're making 500, which is actually a decent amount. Okay. So what I want to do here is I want to make I want to build a strong enough tank to withstand this wave, but I'm not too sure what to go, because damage is nice, but I think I need a tank. And this guy's a good tank, but when he dies, he like resurrects, so there's like a time window where it might go wrong, so who knows. We'll see. We should be okay though, as long as he properly tanks it. So let's see. Does he tank it? He needs to tank it next. If he doesn't tank it next, I might leak. Okay, we're good. We're good. Like, he dies and he resurrects. So I know that because I played the game a couple times, and like you'll know what some units do. You can read the passive. You hover over it, you press control. It says comes back to life after 1.5 seconds after dying. And gains attack speed, so that's how I know. Oh wait, I'm gonna do this one, Protector. Because it seems cool. Yeah, I think it's good. It's good especially for this guy. I almost forgot. If I didn't upgrade that, we would have leaked, but I was too worried about reading. Not on my part. But we should be able to hold this. They have very strong units. So if you look at, keep in mind, this guy's been sending less every round, so he's saving up for something. So you gotta be wary of that, by the way. So I have a feeling he's gonna be sending very soon. Either that, he's saving up for something, and he's trying to get the shutdown gold. That's all he's trying to do. So I gotta be aware of that. And I'm gonna build a little bit stronger than usual. Because generally I would build not like... Generally, good players, they don't build exactly the recommended value. They build below because you can use that money to push workers. And that would snowball the lead. Which is nice. That's why it's nice to do that. To learn that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reroll. So what reroll does is like... You can only reroll once unless you choose the other one. There's like a... what's it called? A trait for that where you can reroll multiple times, but this generally you can only reroll once, and I'm swapping out units. That's all I'm doing pretty much. And I think I'm gonna do this. You don't need magic damage, trust me, because the reason for that is because we will have this thing, and this thing does true damage. Purple means true damage, so we should be okay. Okay. Did he send that much? He sent a decent amount, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna start building my setup. So this setup is gonna be pretty much like the back line, the damage, the main damage. So
What do you need, mortal? Your will is my command.
we're gonna build a lot of workers here. He's not sending as much as like... Oh. I must have misread something, because like he didn't send that much for some reason. I could have pushed so many workers, by the way. Gotten away with it. This game is a lot about like predicting your opponents, what they're gonna do. Okay, one issue right now is my side over here is very weak, so I need to build this side. So it's really good to like look at what like is happening, and then you just like build upon that to make your defense just stronger. So it's really good to like learn that. So this guy's always building over what I'm doing. It's because I press tab and space. This is my opponent that I'm sending to. He's always building more than he should. And is he the good player? No, he's actually the weaker player, the newer player. But I think he plays the game before. But yeah, we're just gonna do our good old Shane thing. And I'm gonna build this thing. This thing's very strong. It's like a tank. It's literally a tank. It's a tank. And yeah, I think that's good. Okay, we're gonna chill. We're in the gray. Gray means good. All right, generally.
What do you
No need to
need,
worry. We're good. No worries here. Alright, he sent a decent amount here. I'm gonna push 7. 7. Okay, I need to worry about that side. I forgot. Keep forgetting. Worry about that side. Worry about the side. Just remember that. You don't want your ranged units to die early. Because ranged unit dying early is pretty bad. That's what you want to avoid. And with the build I have I have not many tanks, which really sucks. Like my main tank is this guy, and he's not like the craziest tank in the world, so it's kind of scary, especially on magic waves like these, because they're gonna be doing a lot of damage, like a lot of damage.
The elements obey me.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna upgrade this guy. We see a bunch of tanks, as much tanks as possible, to be honest.
All right, sir.
Okay, this might be a round where we struggle. I should be upgrading these guys, to be honest. 120, yeah, I should be upgrading those guys, might be. Because they can withstand magic waves. And I really need that right now. We should be okay though. These things are really good for boss waves. So.
On my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fishing workers because I feel like I'm really strong right now. And workers gives you more income, so just keep that in mind. And then you hover your opponent. Okay, he's overbuilding, so I don't. There's no point of like sending him. He's overbuilding, you know, because he's gonna be way too strong regardless. Okay, next upcoming rounds will be really easy for me, so I just like do the same thing and we just win the game. Honestly, nothing that crazy. Okay, this unit's strong for Pierce, so I'm gonna do that. This unit also gives you mana, so the way I build auras is like this: either 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then 1 on the sides to maximize the aura benefit. If you want to see that video, it's in one of I have one of those, so just check it out if you want to. It's a very good like aura setup. So I'm gonna be building some of these just because we need a little more tankiness, and this thing provides a decent amount of tankiness. Nothing too crazy, but good enough, to be honest. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling for a while. Next one is really good for Pierce and Impact. So I'm gonna upgrade this tank and we should be like 100% solid. Oh, we might leak here actually. Okay, we need more defenses, more tank, more frontline. Yeah, we need more frontline. I think we might leak here. Okay, that's might be on my part. A little bit greedy. A little bit of greediness. We need more frontline. Our frontline is really bad. So I'm deciding how I'm gonna frontline this because these roles kind of suck for frontlining. I should have been wary of that because we have no like tanky frontliners. Wow, they gain so much money from us leaking. Now that I think about it. Wow. Wait, they have so much money. They actually have so much. Which is really bad for me. Because that guy is really strong. It's all good though. We'll build. Okay, let's focus on building first before we leak any more. So build more tanks, because that's what we lacked, right? Ooh, this round kind of looks like it's bad as well. I think we should be good though. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna upgrade this thing if I can. There we go. I think that's better because this thing is really good against this wave because there's only 6 units. Wait, am I looking at the wrong one? Oh, I am. Oops. That's okay. As long as we have enough tank, we should be okay. That's the only thing I'm worried about. This wave is our good wave, luckily. So we don't have to worry too much. We're gonna push a lot of workers here. We're kind of down a lot here. Yellow is like relatively bad. You want to avoid being in yellow, but it's not the worst. Okay, you can also check up on your teammates, see how low they're. Oh, we're all like under a little bit, so kind of scary. Not too crazy, but it's a little bit scary. Alright, we're gonna build more frontliners because we need to. And we're good this wave. We're good this wave. This is our strong wave, so we don't have to worry. We push workers and get money. That's all you want. Money's good. We're falling behind a little bit because of the leak, which kind of sucks, but it's not the worst. I don't know what these auras are, to be honest. Oh, it's a protection from this guy. That's funny, actually. I forgot about that.
Right away.
Not enough gold.
We should be good this wave. Next wave, which should be next wave might be our bad one, but it's not the worst. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, generally when you get to round 20, around that range, you start saving money. Save for 20. Oh, that guy leaked a lot. Or they got so much money for that. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna be building a bunch of these. So these things are ranged, so I'm gonna build a bunch of frontliners. Frontliners are good. Alright. Let's bulk up our defenses. And then let's... Since, what's it called? He's just really good this round. I'm gonna do that.
Enough gold.
Oops, I didn't mean to ping that. And then more, just more frontline.
Simple geometry.
The more the better, right? Because that's all we need, to be honest.
Yes, my lord.
So we're in the gray, we should be okay. They didn't send. Okay. Can we save to 22, right? Can we save to 22? I think we save to 22. So once round 20, it's a really bad round to send, so you generally don't want to send round 20. So this is when you start saving saving up for the big wave. So 21 is the last wave, but it keeps repeating and it keeps getting stronger and stronger. So you always want to save up as big as possible and then do a full-on push. That's how you want to play it. Be a little greedy and push 2 workers here. Okay. So this round's a little scary. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build some tanks because they're really good for the upcoming, like, next few rounds. So we're gonna do that, and this should be like solid damage. And then now we just need a bunch of frontliners, and we should be good. So that we're kind of down a lot, which kind of sucks because they're gonna roll us in eventually. But it's not the worst. We just need to save up money and just put more emphasis on defense. Oh, they sent this round actually. This is my good round, by the way. Could be very good for me.
Right away.
I'm gonna save. Then 22. I don't know why they sent this round. I think it's a really bad choice. I might be able to full health this,
Yes, my
which is
lord.
really bad for them.
All right, sir. On my way.
Not enough gold.
Yeah, I think they just lost
Yes, my
the
lord.
game doing that. I don't know why they did that. It's my good round. If they sent 21, I was screwed, by the way. The reason why it was my good round because this thing does a lot of damage to bosses. Because the more it attacks a boss, the more damage it does. So who knows? Who knows why they did that? So now I just push a bunch of workers, and they're kind of screwed, to be honest. Yeah. we're good. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a bunch of what's it called? Backliners or frontliners. Spam a bunch of these things because they're really good for stalling. And yeah, pretty much.
Yes, my lord.
No one's sending, right? Yeah, you can check people's sends right here. The boxes are all empty, so we should be good. So now, you say, yeah, the enemies are, a lot of them are under, so I think we should send now. Send that. Yeah, we send now. So I'm gonna send. I'm just clicking on all the red ones because red ones are stronger than usual. And let me look at their team. So their team has a lot of a lot of front like lasers. That they have a lot of lasers. So I wanna try these things. I think these things are good. Because they have a lot of their main tanks are these things. Oh. Oops. Maybe I go that. Yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of these things again for more damage. We're down a lot. They're down a lot as well, so.
For the clan.
Okay. We send big. They don't send here, so if they do hold this, it's really bad for us. I think my guy might be able to hold low key. Team's actually, or his defense is looking pretty strong. This guy right here. Oh, we should be good. Look at us. GG. I think that's GG. 6k send. If we don't win this round, we lose. We straight up lose. But I think we win. So very good. So overall, I know it's a little bit confusing. I didn't explain too much, but just know, try to build your defenses strong. Late game, either way, you're gonna be under if your teammates, if the enemy plays well. Since like we give a lot of money to the enemy, it was like looking really bad. But for some reason, we won this game. So overall, defend well, push as many workers as possible, and then you get this victory. So hope you guys learn something. Of course, there's a lot more advanced techniques. I'm just showing you the simple stuff because you always start simple, right? And then once you play the game more, you start getting to the advanced techniques and you watch other players who are really good at the game and you follow them. So hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.